and we really appreciate their collaboration with us and their support. They are from the Afro-Caribbean Culture and Arts Center, and I'm going to ask Aduayo or Ayo to do the other introduction. And some of us are going to have a lesson in linguistics because we don't understand some of these, how to pronounce some of these words. But over to you. It's a pleasure having you. And while you're coming, I just want to introduce you guys to, this is Sasha. She is the program supervisor, and she's here to say hello to everyone and be a part of it. I don't think she's going to be here for the entire session, but while she's here, we're happy to have her. So over to you, Ali.
Thank you. Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for being here. We actually deserve all applause for being here in this special month of Black History Month. We're all excited to have you, make our time to be here. It means a lot to us. Again, my name is Odoa. You call me Ayo. I'm the program coordinator at ACCACC. And what do we do? As I said right here, we're an Afro-Caribbean Cultural Arts and Community Center. We help everybody, anyone who is struggling or trying to find their artistic path. We help them out in different. We run different programs which we'll be talking about as we go along. And also, we are open to all. We do not discriminate. If you're black, you're not black, you're indigenous, everybody is totally welcome in our space, in our program, and also to take advantage of whatever program that we have to offer. Today, we have different amazing minds who will be coming to share with us various things, be it in arts, be it in presentation, just so that we remember, we've gone through a lot in the past, and things are getting better for us. I would say things are getting better. This could be better, but right now where we are, things are way better, than where we're coming from. And the first person I'll be introducing on here, her name is Amina Ali. She is a volunteer and she's part of the ACCACC. She's been with us since the beginning. She's always available and happy to share her time and knowledge with us. I'd like to just give a round of applause for Amina. If you have any questions, please just write it down or call my attention. I'll take it down. And after the presentation, you can ask questions as we go along, all right? Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. My name is Amina. You can also call me Amino, and I'm happy to be here. Thank you for allowing the ACCACC to be part of this. I'll be talking about the Black History Month. Some of us want to know the history, were the first Black people among us in Canada. But know that Black History Month is not just a moment. This is a legacy, like it has been in existence, and it's just not about recent happenings around us. But before we go into that, I'm going to ask you something, and I'm sure you'll be happy to share with me. Anybody African here? Okay. You want to share with us a meal from your country that you love, and why you love it?
Oh, okay. So, my name is Ama. I am from Ghana. And so, after Ghana, we are noted for something called jollof rice.
Are you sure? And you think your jollof is better than Nigerian jollof, right?
Sorry, and I like that because it's rice. The whole world, I don't know which country don't eat rice, but we prepare it and the different, of course, we prepare it culturally.
Okay.
Lots of spices like heat, and it's very much, you can add all sorts of meat. In Ghana, one thing we do is when we're making soup or stew, we don't stick to maybe just fish only or meat only, although we have those options. But we can combine everything,
Okay.
dry.
Let me go back to my introduction. My name is Amina Ali. You can call me Amino. I'm from Nigerian. And I think our Nigerian jollof is better than
Oh, I am.
So,
But I also realize.
let's not start the argument here. Anybody from the Caribbean?
I know that.
Okay,
Is
we'll talk after we'll talk after.
where you from it, where from it.
Okay, thank you. So, Simba want to share a meal?
Breadfruit cuckoo and flying fish from Barbados.
Okay.
So I'm from Barbados,
Oh,
and one of the dishes is flying fish and cuckoo. But I like and I prefer the breadfruit cuckoo and flying fish.
what's cuckoo? For those of
Cuckoo is like a mashed potato, something like that, but it carries okra, like okra water, so it's a bit slimy as well.
That's nice. Okay, name a cultural
That's
tradition you grew
beautiful
up.
work, I just gotta say that, sorry to interrupt. That's awesome.
Thank you.
That's
Very,
fine.
very vibrant, whoever did that.
Thank you.
Awesome work.
What's this?
Thank you.
Name a cultural tradition you grew up with. Anyone want to share? Anyone?
Sorry, what's the question?
A cultural tradition you grew up with.
Dancing?
Dancing, okay. And we have different kinds of dances. We'll talk about that later. Then name types of clothes associated with your culture. Okay, yeah,
I love it.
okay. And from Nigeria, of course, we have the Ankara. I'm wearing that. So, thank you. Thank you for the rest. You want to give us all the rest of that? So, quickly. African roots. It starts with Egypt and yeah. We have medicine. Because a lot of people don't know that in Africa, we have scholars, we have people, we are not just bush people that farm, fish. So some people believe it's this 20th century we start coming out to do that. But no, there have been medicine, there have been people doing all sorts of things, and there's some countries that have even universities back then in the 60s or 70s. I won't bore you with that. And I'm going to ask a question just to get us knowledgeable about things. Who was the first recorded African in Canada? Do any of us knows? I have a drop down, like Lincoln, Matthew, Marcus.
Lincoln Alexander.
Marcus
Huh?
got it.
Lincoln Alexander.
Marcus got it.
Are you sure about that?
No, it's Lincoln Alexander.
Huh?
Lincoln Alexander.
Lincoln Alexander.
No, no.
You sure about that? You sure? You sure? I have gift though. Where's my gift?
That was yesterday.
Okay, nice try. Which country became the first black republic after a slave revolution?
After
First black republic after the slave revolution.
Oh, Ghana.
Liberia.
No, I haven't got that. Jamaica, Haiti, and Ghana. No, let's not random talk. Okay, we have Jamaica.
Question again, please.
The question, which country became the first black republic after a slave revolution? Somebody said Jamaica already?
I'm thinking Haiti.
Haiti. Haiti. Thank you. A round of applause for him. We don't know a lot of things, and I think it's high time we start researching about our backgrounds. It will help us go a long way. We can make the presentation, we can't make a big presentation out of that because there's no time. So, during the slave trade, despite the fact that Africans were taken to the Caribbean, we still take some of the things there. And some of them include the reggae, freedom movement, cultural heritage, festivals, and there's one prominent festival in Canada that we usually attend. I attend over the years.
Caribana.
Caribana.
What do you think about it? How you like the lime?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like the lime?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah. We prepare for it.
Masquerade.
Yeah. So that's part of what we Africans brought and Caribbeans too. This is also like a question. And is it a myth or a fact? So I'm going to ask you to answer. Anybody can. Black Canadians only arrived in the 20th century. False. Yeah. That's a myth. Black history dated back 400 years.
History Canada?
Yeah. African civilization had universities before colonization.
That's true.
Can you give yourself a round of applause? Yeah, I'm impressed. Yes, that's a fact. I don't know how to pronounce this name more than So we have, like I said earlier, we have universities, we have technology before the 20th century. Caribbean culture influenced Canadian music and festivals.
Absolutely.
That's a fact. Events like Anguana reflect this influence. So, Black history in Canada, 4 centuries of legacy. We have Matthew da Costa, is an early explorer. Black loyalists in Nova Scotia. Then we have the Underground Railroad, where we have the freedom seekers. Then, of course, we have the Jamaican Marines. They built the Nova Scotia infrastructure. So, it's not about now. It started way back. Then in the mid-20s, we have some Caribbeans coming as domestic workers program. Then in time, it aligned with new immigration policies that brings about other African countries. And you can see, I'm sure if I ask everybody to say where they are from, they have different people. My friend there is Ghanaian. I'm Nigerian. There's Caribbean. Where are you from? Syria.
Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah. So we have different people here. And we've contributed over the years to health, education, art, business. For example, Isimbra. Don't you see this as gorgeous? Like, yeah, you can't walk into a room without acknowledging this. Then in Canada, we have some trailblazers. Lincoln Alexander is the first black member of parliament and champion of equality. John made history by establishing this Black History Month that we're celebrating. Mikhail is a Haitian-born Governor General, symbolizing resilience and grace. How these people, they contributed to what we are doing
That's
now.
where Lincoln Alexander name came from.
You said?
That's where the Lincoln Alexander name came from. I knew that. What I said before, got the wrong dress.
Yeah. Then in Canada, we have the African and Caribbean culture. They continue to influence through music, fashion, food, festivals, language. I think we were just talking about it again. Toronto Caribbean Carnival. We celebrate a lot of people. The food, the music, the dance. You don't want to miss it every year. Then let's leave all that. We don't know all these people I'm mentioning, right? We want to now get back to the Christie Ossington Neighbourhood Center. Here we have staffs, they are blacks, we have volunteers, we have community leaders. We even have you guys that have been here and you're supporting the center. So let's bring it back and also appreciate them for the resilience, for the support. And how do they do that? They do that by empowerment, local programs, and it can be through art, culture, and all the services you guys receive. So can we give a round of applause to and we honor their contribution, both past and present. And it's a story, Black History Month is a story of resilience, strength, creativity. And as the community begins to unfold, it's not something that ends here today with this short presentation. It's something that continues over the years. And we have to support that part of us. That yes, we are Blacks, yes, we can do it, yes, some people have achieved many things in the past, and we present can do more so that our children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren can move on to the next legacy. Thank you for your time.
Wow, that was amazing. Another, please, another round of applause for my. Anybody have any question for her? And what is something that you fixed from here today? Do we think we know it all?
No, we don't.
Do we think we're doing enough discovery about learning about history? We need to do more. We need to.
A lot of research that's happening. on the
Yes,
East Coast.
we need to learn more about, what has happened, even though they were painful experiences, but we still need to know. Yes, sir?
Yes, this pattern that you are wearing.
Yes.
What is it called?
It's Ankara.
Ankara?
Is it Ankara or Kayandai?
I think he's
Where do you get yours? Yeah. Yeah. But I would call this Ankara. It is either
You
Ankara.
can't be tied up because you can't be tied up.
It doesn't feel like Kayandai. So I'll say this is Ankara. It's called Ankara, and this is from Nigeria. This one I'm wearing is from Nigeria. We have
same
similar
thing.
ones
It's the same thing on
in
Ghana.
Ghana. Ghana and Nigeria were neighbors.
Yeah.
We have yeah. So once again, Amado, thank you very much for that amazing presentation. I would like to welcome us again to this month, though the month is almost done. And the theme for today's gathering is honoring Black brilliance. And today we come together to celebrate the resilience, achievement, culture, and contribution of Black individuals, past and the present. This is a time to reflect, to learn, be inspired through history, art, cultural performances, and meaningful discussion on Black excellence in Canada. Thank you to all our speakers, our performers, the community and members. I want to say thank you for being here. Let's engage, celebrate proudly, and continue to build a strong and empowered future together. Again, welcome, and I hope you enjoy the rest of today's session. Now, I'd like to bring up Simba Perez. He's a visual artist, and he's been doing this for 6 years plus, and these are his art. Very amazing. Yes, all yours.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Simba Perez. I'm a visual artist. I've been doing art for 6 years. Well, I've been doing art for 15 years, but I've been doing painting for 6 years now. And today I prepare a speech to let you know how Black history lives through me and it moves through my art as well.
One question before we start.
Yes.
So you said you've been doing painting for 6 years. What did you do before?
Sculptures.
Okay.
So first, I was born in Venezuela. My mom is from Venezuela. My dad is from Barbados. Just a few days after I was born, I moved to Barbados. I lived there for a few years. Then we go back to Venezuela. I stayed there until I was 18. Then I moved back to Barbados again. I stayed there for 8 years. And now I create here in Canada. So when I speak about Black history, I speak as an Afro-Caribbean, as an Afro-Latin, and as an immigrant and diaspora as well. You know. With that being said, Black history to me is not monolithic. It doesn't confine to one country. It stretches across the ocean. It surpasses borders. It survives languages. It doesn't matter. What Black history means to me. When I think about Black history, I think about Black history as a survival. Across the Caribbean, across Latin America, across North America, all over the globe. When opportunities were limited, culture expanded from murals, jazz, protest art, fashion. Art has been one of the strongest forms of resistance and perseveration in our communities. Music, fashion, poetry, murals, painting. Black creativity has been resistance and survival. It has always been preservation. So when I paint, I'm not just painting something beautiful. I'm participating in the legacy of storytelling. I like to say living art for generations. So some of the artists who helped me understand this, like Jean-Michel Basquiat, he taught me that art could be raw. He didn't paint to make people comfortable. He just painted bold. He created whatever he wanted, surpassing borders of politics, anything that you can think about. He didn't care. He just created what he wanted. So from here, sorry. So as you can see, Michael Basquiat, he's very bold. He uses chrome. He uses a lot of chromes to resemble power. Kehinde Wiley, he reclaims space visually in a very interesting way. In a lot of his work, he places black bodies in positions historically reserved for European royalty. That act alone is shift perception. From him, I learned that black representation matters, who we place on a canvas matter, how we position them matter, that we belong and that we are powerful. Now, I'm gonna take it to my work. So I brought two pieces today, oneness and entwine. This work represents black history, how it influenced me, not just how I paint, but why I paint as well. This piece called Oneness, two figures, two tones, two textures, two different energies, holding the same instrument, separated yet connected. This piece is influenced by a Japanese philosophy called wabi-sabi. Wabi-sabi teaches us to find beauty in imperfection, in cracks, in asymmetry, in what is unfinished. Now, all of you might ask this guy, what Japanese philosophy has to do with black history? Well, everything. Because historically, black identity has been labeled by others as flawed, as less than, as incomplete, and yet our so-called incomplete, our imperfections became culture, our dialect, our rhythm, our scars, our resilience. So this piece reflects that layer. The blending of influence, the tension and harmony that exists at the same time, because identity is not flat, it is layered, it is evolving, it is something complex, and that duality and strength and vulnerability coexisting is something I intentionally try to capture in my brushstrokes. Next one. So, wabi-sabi says, the crack is not weakness, it is character. Black history shows us the same truth, that trauma did not erase it, it shaped us. In oneness, the figures are not perfectly mirrored. They are not symmetrical. They are distinct. But they create harmony together. To me, that is diaspora, that is community, that is black history. Now, intertwine. Intertwine speaks about intersection, my Venezuelan roots, my Barbados heritage, my life in Canada. They don't cancel each other out. They don't compete. They intertwine. Just like black history itself. African roots intertwining with the Caribbean culture, the Caribbean intertwining with the Latin America intertwining with the North America, different language, different rhythms, different histories, yet connected. So connecting both pieces, one speaks about internal harmony, the other one speaks about collective movement. One focuses on self and balance, the other one focuses on community and shared direction. Together they reflect something central to black history. We survive individually, but we thrive collectively. There is something else very intentional about these pieces. You can tell me what it is? No? Okay. They're centering Black women. And that's because I'm inspired by the beauty, strength, resilience of Black women. Not just physically, but culturally and historically. Black women have shaped movements, preserved tradition, and carried communities forward. So in my art, I honor that. I place them as the center, as power, as legacy, as presence, more importantly. So to wrap it up now, I'd like to say, Black history, it is not a single story, as she was saying. It is a movement, it is intersection, it is resilience, it is creativity. Through my canvas, I explore identity, not as something perfect, but as something evolving, as something powerful in its layering, alive in its connection, as beautiful in its imperfections. Black history lives in my hands every time I paint. And every piece I create is not just art. It is identity, it is memory, it is legacy. Happy Black History Month. Thank you, everyone. On your way out, I have some cards, and I have some
Wow,
stickers.
that was amazing. Before you go, Simba,
Yes.
question. I see somebody has a question.
Yes.
So, because you know now I have to.
Yeah,
Why
of
did
course.
you choose the yellow and purple auras?
The yellow and purple auras.
Yeah.
I was taking it that head, because you notice this piece is from 2016, and this is from 2025. So I was actually taking in this color transitions of how it works.
No, they're both 2025.
Both 2025?
Yes.
Yeah, I can't read it. I can't.
No, honestly, in your defense, it looks a little harder to read over.
Yeah, right. No, I like
Yeah, they're both
the
2025 pieces. So the aura wasn't really. Sometimes when I create, I just feel the piece as I go with it, you know. Sometimes I don't choose the color intentionally; the color chooses me, you know.
Okay, fair.
So in this case, the painter decided that's the color it was going to be.
Okay.
So I just took it. I use a lot of, as you can see, yellow, blue, and red is because they represent a lot in my life. Those are primary colors. That's the essence of all visual artists. And in my flags, Venezuela and Barbados, they're yellow, blue, and red. So, yeah. Any more questions?
Any more questions? Please, there's cards and stickers that are right here. Please feel free to pick when you're heading out. Any more questions?
Well, thank you very much
All
for your
right.
attention.
Thank you so much.
He had a question.
Yes, question. Yes, go ahead.
Go ahead.
What is the head of that woman?
Sorry?
That
It's
woman.
Afro.
It's Afro.
Afro. Like the
I haven't
lady.
seen
Sir,
an
please can you please stand up,
piece
please?
of African art.
Meaning, sir, can you see that hair? Afro.
Oh.
That's what it is.
Empowering Black women.
Where is it? What figure?
Oh, you mean
Okay,
your
where's
you
the
mean
head?
your face?
Was this
Where is the
inspiration?
face?
Oh yeah.
She-
You don't have to put a face on
That's a
art.
mystery, mysterious.
I thought you were the inspiration for their.
Thank you so much.
Bent down,
Thank you so much for that.
Her head is bent down.
Okay, next person I'm introducing is myself.
Yay.
Now, now I'm talking about what ACCACC offers. Again, we have a whole lot of services here where we do free hands-on training to what I'm talking about today. But we have youth cultural exchange programs, we have monthly inclusion manifests, we have anti-racism and AIDS community programs, we have tax-free. If you need to file your tax, you're within a certain tax bracket, you can always call on us, we'll help you do that for free. Settlement programs, senior absolute programs, international art, entertainment, and culture conferences, culture and health orientation sessions. We do all this and more. So if you ever need to, go into there, Steve is your guy. Just call on Steve. He would, direct you to us, and then we'll be able to help you out. Now we have this free hands-on training which we do every year. Every year I think this year will be the 4th year. This will be the 4th year that we're doing that. And what do? We bring professionals, photography, videography, makeup, and we bring them and then we have them train our guests. So some people are usually interested in, they want to learn how to make their hair or lay their wigs, be makeup. That is what that session is. And this year we're going to be having photography sessions. We're going to have videography. You want to learn how to navigate through the camera. You want to learn how to do your own makeup or do your mom's or your sister's.
All right. No, I
Yeah, they're both 2025 pieces. So the aura wasn't really, sometimes when I create, I just feel the piece as I go with it, you know? Sometimes I don't choose the color intentionally, the color chooses me, you know?
Okay, fair.
So in this case, the painter decided that's the color it was going to be. So I just took it. I use a lot of, as you can see, yellow, blue, and red is because they represent a lot in my life. Those are primary colors. That's the essence of all visual artists. In my flags, Venezuela and Barbados, they're yellow, blue, and red. So, yeah. More questions?
Any more questions? Please, there's cards and stickers that are right here. Please feel free to pick when you're hanging out. Any more questions?
Well, thank you very much
All
for
right.
your attention.
Thank you so much.
You had a question.
Yes, question. Yes, go ahead.
Go ahead.
What is the head of that woman?
Sorry?
It's Afro.
It's Afro.
Afro. Like the lady. Sir, please, can you please stand up, please? Meaning, sir, can you see that hair? Afro.
Oh,
That's what it is.
Powering black women.
where is this?
Okay, where is
You
the
need
hair?
a face?
Was this your
Where is the
inspiration?
face?
Oh, yeah.
See?
You don't have to put a face on
Just a
it.
mystery. Mysterious.
I love her the inspiration for this.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that.
Her head is bent.
Okay, next person I'm introducing is myself.
Yay.
Now, now I'm talking about what ACCACC offers. Again, we have a whole lot of services here where we do free hands-on training, which I'll talk about today. But we have youth cultural exchange programs, we have monthly inclusion manifest, we have anti-racism and AIDS community programs, we have tax-free if you need to file your tax. You're within a certain tax bracket, you can always call on us and we'll help you do that for free. Settlement programs, senior arts to youth programs, international arts, entertainment and culture conferences, culture and health orientation sessions. We do all this and more. So if you ever need to, go into there, Steve is your guy. Just call on Steve. He would, direct you to us, and they'll be able to help you out. Now we have this free hands-on training which we do every year. Every year I think this year will be the 4th year. This will be the 4th year that we're doing that. And what do? We bring professionals, photography, videography, makeup, and we bring them and then we have them train our guests. So some people are usually interested in, they want to learn how to make their hair or lay their wigs, be makeup. That is what that session is. And this year we're going to be having photography sessions. We're going to be having videography. You want to learn how to navigate through the camera. You want to learn how to do your own makeup or do your mom's or your sister's. You want to learn how to install wigs. There's something in Nigeria called gele. It's a hair tie. It's one of if you're going for ceremonials, or you're going for weddings, and you want to look prim and proper, you normally will have headgears, and we call them gele. That also will be taught. You want to learn how, if you cannot afford to get cameras, you want to learn how to videograph on your phone, editing on your phone. We have that training. Introduction to AI. As we all know now, they said AI is stealing our jobs. Do you guys think that's true?
Yes and no.
But again, who do you think? But who do you think is?
Applications right now, yeah, it's taking away the human from it, yeah.
But then, who is operating the AI?
Who created the AI? 110. If we're looking for that.
To be honest,
There's certain aspects we should stick.
Yeah.
We should keep it humanized. Because we're desensitizing ourselves.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So all this is what we normally would train. Every year we have 2 different things that we bring on or take out, just depending on what the audience. Normally we look to our audience. What the audience want to learn is what we would pretty much put onto the program to train. I know the question is, so what happens after the program? Normally we're able to connect you with people. Let's say you want to learn makeup, we can connect you to the makeup artist where you can go out with her, help her out, you see what she's doing in real time, and if opportunity comes, you can also help her with that as well. So because the one-day program does not mean it's only just one day and it ends there. We have, it's a continuous thing where we build relationship. Again, depending on what your passion is. If it's videography, you can always tag along with Mr. Kim when it's going. If it's to host or lay weeks, whatever it is always, we have a relationship with our trainers when they come for this session. Again, if you want to know more, please feel free to bother Mr. Steve, or you come to our website and you'll be able to get more information on there. Do we have any? Yes.
Bring some of these professionals here.
So, because here it's too small.
Sorry?
It's too small for the training. Because normally if we have, because normally we have like 6. So normally we have like 6 trainers, and we can have up to 100, 120 people. So what we do is we have this session right for photography, right there for makeup. So your space is too small. You cannot accommodate us. So we normally go to get a bigger space where we can cater for everybody. And again, when you're training here, you don't want minors to be disturbing videography, right? So everybody needs to have their space, so that you're not, in each other's ear. So your space is too small for us. We need a bigger one.
You just want a glimpse.
A glimpse. Come to the venue.
They will give you us tickets.
So right now we have not decided because the space we used the last time was too small. So now I'm trying to get a bigger space, but we have not concluded yet. So once we do that, that's it.
What side of the city do you think?
Oh, it's usually in North Shore.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Not far from here at all. Usually around. We book North Shore area.
I'd like to know more about that one for the senior.
Oh, the senior programs? Okay. After this session, see me, sir.
In parks?
After this session, you talk to me. I'll tell you more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, I just saw it on there. The senior art program thing.
Yeah.
I'm interested in that.
Okay. After the session, I'll talk to you. Now, there will be no fun if we're having the Black History Month. There's nothing dramatic. There is no noise. There has to be noise and sound and something dramatic. And then we're having a lady, one of our own from Nigeria. She's a drummer. She speaks through drums. Her name is Ajijubata. So again, we Black people, we're very dramatic. We like it loud. We like it when entrance. So we're coming at somebody. Oh, that's right.
I'm an artist. I dance, I chant, I play talking drum, and I act as well. This is my field. This is what I've been doing since I was 10. So I welcome you all. Happy Black History Month. May we celebrate more of it.
Beautiful.
And the drum.
Yeah, it's from Nigeria, from West Nigeria, from the Yoruba part of Nigeria.
Oh, I see.
Mostly this drum is played for one of our deities. Back in the olden days, that is what this drum is basically played for. Then, when the deity
Which deity is
it's
that?
called Shango.
Oh, yeah.
Have you
The
heard
drum
about
or
it?
the deity?
The deity.
Okay, so
This drum is for deity, olden days, with olden days.
Yeah.
Nobody can play it olden days. You can only see this drum when the deity is performing or is outside to perform to bless the community, you know. So later on, this drum has been established that everybody plays it in church, in politics, everywhere in the community. Even though during the olden days, ladies don't play it.
But now you're
now,
a champion.
yeah. But now, what we do back then is now civilized. So everybody plays it, and you can see it in the community. But this drum is basically for Shango, one of our deity back in Nigeria, back in West Africa, in Nigeria.
God of thunder.
Yeah, it's God of thunder.
God of thunder.
You're a champion.
You tried the winner
Now,
Now.
yes, we can.
but before they weren't.
Before.
Yeah, there's other things, Hawaii and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But only that it's not a spiritual thing, but it's an
Yeah.
honorable thing, and you need power. It
Absolutely.
relates something to the if they're in a ceremony to the gods.
Yeah.
They're doing
My
it.
friend was just mentioning his daughter is married to a Ghanaian man.
Oh, awesome, awesome.
What? Thank you. What are the? We use it to play. What are the instruments?
This is made with made from animal skin.
Yeah. Okay.
It's made of, yeah, it's made from animal skin. Even though all this one is made from animal skin, and all these are the wood that we used to carry. It's somehow hard.
He wants me to
Oh,
go.
it's okay.
Yeah, no, like certainly. You need something nice and like.
Yeah, it's all made. It's all made from animal skin.
Thank you. All right, guys. One more time.
What do you say? You have to come here.
Now, we're going to be having our next host. By profession, she's a host, she's a presenter, she's been doing it for way, close to 10 years now. She's a speaker as well. She also was a former Libra candidate as well. I would like to welcome Amy Olafatai.
We can forgive the
Wow. Hello, everyone. You guys are doing amazing. Happy Black History Month. Honestly, it gladdens my heart to see each and every one of you get up on your feet, dance, try to be part of, what we're doing today. You guys are amazing. But you know what we're going to do before I actually get into what I want to talk about? Because what I want to talk about is not going to be something new. It's going to be something you've been hearing from my other hosts as well too. But it's just going to give you a better understanding. But before we get into that, because I know we don't have a large crowd right now, so kind of, play around a little bit like that, if you guys are okay with that. Yes. So what I would like you guys to do for me, because it would be nice for me to come introduce myself to you, and I don't even get to know each and every one of your name. That would be nice. So if we're gonna start from, either we start from him or we start from her, and each and every one of you just gonna get up on your feet real quick. Or maybe you can even be on your seat. Just say your name, where you're from, and that's it. Can we do that?
Yeah.
Nice, amazing. So let's go.
Don't rush at once, guys.
My name is Nicholas Bachin. I was born by my mother in Trinidad and Tobago. I was born there for 8 years, and then raised here in Canada. And was raised in the Afro-American or Afro-Caribbean culture.
Amazing. Wow.
All right, anybody else? We can just hear.
Mr. Jones.
My name is Koisi. I was born in Guyana. Yes.
Yes, who's next? Anybody
Okay,
can
don't
go.
all rush at one time. I'm Belinda, aka Lady B. I'm born here, but the only reason is because when my mom tried to go back to Jamaica, she was 7 months pregnant. They said, no, you look like you're giving birth on the plane. So they said, no, stayed, and I'm born here. And we've been here ever since.
That's what I'm talking about. Good.
You wanted to be born in
All right, so who's going next? You want to go next?
No.
Yeah, just get up, say your name, where you from?
Okay, and your name?
Aisha.
Aisha.
All right, let's go. Let's keep going.
Constantine, I'm born in Canada. And just,
Nice, the Canadian.
Score my second generation.
I heard you mention 10th generation.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that's deep.
Nice. Nice.
I'm saying I'm Greek, so I have a lot of answers.
Okay, who's gonna go next?
Okay.
Hello. Wow. This is going to come to this. Malo.
Yeah.
All right, go from your side. Your name and where you from?
Anybody else?
You have to repeat it for him, for her. You're gonna have to repeat for her first.
So your name and where you from?
My name is I'm born and grow. My grandparents is Ghana.
Oh, wow. Okay. Nice, amazing. That's good. Good job. All right.
I am Amma. I'm from Ghana.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Nsima from Uganda.
Wow, welcome.
Who's from Ghana?
Uganda.
Uganda.
Not
Okay.
Ghana.
I am from Ghana.
Africa.
What's the capital of Ghana?
Accra.
Yeah, that's where my
Okay.
daughter's husband is from.
Is that right?
Yeah, they're in Calgary.
Oh, nice.
His mother's in Austria. Thank you. Hello. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so which one next?
Anybody else?
Okay.
My name is Kavita. I'm from Swaziland.
From where? Swaziland.
Switzerland,
Yes.
I'm Cassandra, first generation. My dad's Cuban Jamaican and my mom's from Barbados.
All right, ma'am.
I'm from Uganda.
From Uganda. Welcome.
I'm Treasure from South Africa. Oh,
Wow. Welcome. Sir, your turn.
Oh, I'm just sadly also called Steve. I'm in the house in Guyana.
Casey boy.
That's good. Your turn.
And I'm from Ghana.
From Ghana. Wow. Okay. From Uganda. Honestly, I'm gonna think you're from Ghana. I'll be honest. You look like a Ghanaian.
Let me introduce myself.
Hey.
Aisha.
I'm from Ghana. All right.
No, you got
Did we get your name?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Robert Scott Brown. Name, myself, my older cousin's the first born in Canada. Mother's from Edinburgh, Scotland. Dad's from Glasgow, Scotland.
Hi, my name is Anne. I'm from Kenya.
Wow. Welcome.
Brian from Uganda.
Wow. Okay, so it seems like we have a lot of Uganda in the house. And you know, it's like Uganda beating the Ghanaians, and then it's like, the number is just rolling up and rolling up and rolling up. And don't worry, I'm not going to forget about you, Mr. Seaman. So tell us, what about you, even though we know?
Say it again.
So I born in Venezuela. My mom is from Venezuela. My dad is from Barbados.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. That's good. Mr. Akim, please tell us a little bit.
Akeem from Nigeria.
Nice. First Nigeria, I'm going to get.
And my name is Ayo. I'm from Nigeria as well.
Nice. And how we go? My name is Mimi Alafatai, and I'm from Nigeria. All right, so we're going to be getting into what I want to talk about this afternoon. So, from survivor, can you please take it back? From survivor to vision. So, today I just want you to just take the moment and just resonate with what I want to talk about. And I just don't want you to listen, but I want you to find meaning in what we're going to be talking about. Because it's not just about we celebrating, but it's about us finding our own place as well. Making an impact as an individual, because it's not too late. If we can think it, then we can become it. So, just keep the mind open and let's go. All right, so, like my colleague said before, Matthew Da Costa, the man of the man of the man, So early in the 90s, he walked the land as an interpreter between the words, and then he represent, remind us of Black history in Canada. It not just began yesterday, but, it began centuries ago. So when we talk about Black history today, it's not just this moment, it's not now, it's not yesterday. It's been back in the days, and they have created those legacy for us, and that's what we are working in right now. All right, so and then we move from the 60s to the 80s, and then we see thousands of people that escaped slavery, through the underground. I'm sure, you heard that before, and all this just make us understand that, Canada is it's not because it's perfect. It's just a place that just represents possibilities. And that's why each and every one of us, we are here today. All right, so, and then, that goes down to, 1946, and then, we see Viola and Desmond, when she refused to get up for your white folks and said, no, I paid for this, and I'm going to be taking the seat. And she represented that voice for us, and then, that was very, very powerful declaration that said, yes, I am Black, and I'm going to own the space. And she did that amazing, amazing work for us right there. And that is where our history began here in Canada. So, not with comfort, but with conviction. And also, it's not with ease, but with endurance. Because they went through a lot for us to have the kind of life that we have right now, that we are celebrating, that we are walking in right now. They paid the price, and we also have to pay the price for the next generations that are coming. Even though it's better, it's getting better, but yet we still have to do our own path. All right. I like that.
I said hopefully. I said quietly. No, but say a lot of
All right, so, and then, we talk about Lincoln Alexander, and then, we talk about, the Jane, the first Black Governor General of Canada, and, the excellence, it just expands beyond the politics itself, but also into, sports, entrepreneurship, academic, Black Canadian, wasn't just participating in all these things. They were actually reshaping the nation identity itself. So please move on to the next. And a little bit about Lincoln Alexander. I'll tell you this, for some of you who drive, for years I drove on 403, and from the Red Hill Parkway all the way down to Lincoln Alexander. It's pretty short. It's not that long. It's pretty short. But I passed through this every year, and for many years, and suddenly it occurred to me, and I'm like, I was always wondering, where's Lincoln Alexander? Why is this road it was always bothering me for some reason. And then I went back and Googled it, and I realized that this man is such an amazing leader, that he did an incredible work for each and every one of us. And not just that alone, that is where, in 1997, that's where the Hamilton Council itself, they said, they're going to name it after him. And,
about this man is that despite him owning that highway, naming it after him, he doesn't have a driver license. Could you imagine that? So, you know, that tells us today that we can do beyond. Nothing has to limit us because those things didn't limit him then. He still went ahead. He still forged ahead and do the things that he has to do. The things that he did, he went ahead and do them. So, please, you guys are amazing. There's so much that you can do if you can look beyond. Nothing limits him. But yet, you know, there's so many people today that complain about the things that is not working for them. So I want you to open your mind today that yes, you are capable. You can go beyond. You can do the things that people place limit on you. And I'll share a quick story with you. I remember when I was going to run for Labour Party for Member of Parliament, I remember people was telling me then that, oh, you know, you went too high. Oh, you know, you should go for councillor. Oh, you know, you should start small. You know, oh, you're too young, or you look too small, apparently, you this, you... So,
That's a different story.
So, all of this just, you know, people try to place limits on you. But I said no, that despite that, I was still going to go for it. Even though it's big, but I was still going to go for it. So, you know, I just want to tell you that you can just do whatever you want to do. Don't think small. I want you to go out from here today and think big. Because if those people can do it, then you can. If I, as an ordinary person, can say that, you know what, politics in Canada, I'm going to do. I want to run for Member of Parliament, then nothing should stop each and every one of you. Because we are all having the same skin color. So, let's go on. Alright, so today, we are in a new chapter. Black excellence in Canada is no longer about being the first, but it's about actually even building the future. So it is about black entrepreneurs redefining the innovation and black artists actually shaping the global culture, black youth demanding justice and equality, black scholars rewriting the narrative. So you are not limited, like I said before. We are not just simply surviving the system alone, but we are redefining, we are redesigning them each and every time. And that is what, you know, the young generation are going to come for, the little ones that they're growing up, this is what they're going to come for. And you know what? That shift from just being a survivor of the vision, but it shifts to power. And that's the power that we strive on today as an individual. So let's go on to the next. Alright, so and that same vision that I talk about, so the vision is that our history, its strength, it's not limitation. The vision is understanding that our ancestral resilience and most importantly is our inheritance. So you go home with pride. I'll tell you, I would drive on 403 Alexandra Road, Lincoln Alexander, and I would drive on it with pride. That yes! I like that. Don't worry, I'll keep the speed limit.
So you can enjoy the whole notation.
Sounds good. Alright, so vision. So Black History Month is not just about us looking back. It is about us looking forward into clarity. So because every time a black child is seeing themselves, they reflect on the leadership of the people that have done it. So every time a black voice is heard and respected, and every time a black innovator dispute the status itself and say, no, I gotta stand for something, I gotta rise for something, because they did it, and we can do it. And please take me to that. I think that's the last slide. Oh no. Okay. So the story expands, and tonight we celebrate not only what has been endured, but we celebrate what is being built, what we're working on today as black in this country. So we celebrate a legacy of brilliance. We celebrate communities of courage, and we celebrate a future that shaped the vision for each and every one of us. So from survivor to leadership, and from leadership to excellence, from excellence to power, and that's what we possess, and that's what each and every one of you should possess. So that is black excellence in Canada, and the story is still being written. Please tell me that's the last slide. Okay, all right. And excellence it doesn't even just stop there. It lives in our small businesses, each and every one out there that they're doing something for themselves, that they're taking the courage and be like, I don't want to settle for less. I don't want somebody to tell me how my life is going to be. I want to do something remarkable for myself. And it lives in the life of the churches and the culture that we see around us, it lives in our, the barber shop, the beauty shop. You go there, you're proud of yourself, you're like, yes, I'm proud to be black. Have you ever felt that way? You go somewhere, you're like, oh yeah, man, I'm proud of my skin color, man. All right. So even to the extent of the volunteers who organize, food drive and all other things that they do for the community, and also most importantly, the youth who are dreaming bigger than the limited space that's before them. So Black excellence in Canada is not rare. It is rooted, and now we stand in a new chapter, like I said before. We are not just surviving the system anymore. We are leading, we are innovating, we are building generational wealth. Either you like it or not, that is what we are doing. Those people, they did it for us. Either you're conscious of it or not, they did it. And we are living in that generational wealth, because if they didn't say no when they said no, if they didn't find a room and sit in the room and find a table for themselves, we won't be here today. So they did it, and we can. And then we are demanding equality. We are shaping the policy. So I remember when they said, what do I want to do for Brentford brands? That's a story for another day. So my people, we are creating the hat that moves the world. So we are not just asking to sit at the table, but we are building our home. So, like I said, this shift from the survivor of vision into power. And because vision says that our past does not confine us, but rather it equipped us as individuals. So our ancestral resilience is not just history for us. It is an inheritance that we need to process. Like I said, that we walk on 4-3. I'm proud of myself to be on 4-3 on Lincoln, Alexandra, because I go there every single day. So, and our children are not just the future, but they are now. Just the same way that we are now in that moment. So please, each and every one, as we're going to be rounding up very shortly, I just want you to reflect. Don't just come here and sit in the, we just celebrate the Black History Month and, that's about it and all that, and then, you go your way, you take your thing. I want you to take the moment, reflect, and see the kind of impact that you can do. If it is ordinary volunteer that you can do, be part of something. Don't just be casual with your life. Don't just say, no, it's not for me, it's for those people. No, those people should be the ones to do it. Get out. If you have to go to school, go to school. It's never too late. If you have to do something, do something. But do something that's going to be impactful. Do something that somebody is going to look at you and say, if you didn't do it, I wouldn't have been able to. The same way we said to those people, if they didn't do it, if they didn't say yes, I'm going to go to that parliament, I'm going to make a place for myself, we won't have the courage to say yes, we want to do it. So with that being said, I just want to say, I wish each and every one of you the best, and I hope you enjoy the event. And thanks to everyone, all the speakers, and each and every one of you. Thank you, and you guys are amazing. And then I hope to see you again next time.
Thank you very much. If anybody has any question for her, don't hesitate to ask, okay? So she's ready to answer every question. Every question. Just to be back to Africa. Yes. Black History Month, anything about Africa, Caribbean, anything you can ask.
Okay. No questions, guys? Is everybody good?
Yep.
Okay.
No one's answered it, sorry.
Any question from anybody?
Okay, the lady that just spoke.
Yeah, question
Niniola, sorry. What got you into politics? Like, what made you make that conversion? And where did you come from before to make you change that aspect of your life?
Okay.
That's a brave and bold step to make, especially in Canadian politics.
It's tough.
Politics.
Yeah.
Especially Canadian politics, and every Canadian, anybody lives here knows that. That's
So, okay. So originally, my background, where I came from in Africa, my father is a politician. So I think he's rooted in the blood. So, so from there, and you know, coming here to Canada, it's been so long. So I see so many things around me, and I've always been driven to make an impact. I've always been driven to be a voice for the voiceless. So that, the inspiration is being there. So when the opportunity presented itself, I just came to it. So I'll say preparation, just everything just work out together.
How scary or how cool is that for you to like that moment for you?
Well, because I had great leaders that they were there for me, that they were pushing me. So, and I wouldn't have been able to stand without those people. So because I had them around me, they're like, just, you got it. So even though I was scared,
The power within yourself. I was going to say the power within yourself, because you conquered that fear by taking that step.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
That's a whole part of the story that I appreciate.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes. Hopefully, you'll always take that box myself. Taking that box myself. Can you say your name one more time?
Niniola.
Niniola.
Just call me Nini.
That's
Nini's fine. Nini's fine. Nini's fine.
You'll get it like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Dead sleep. Out of dead sleep. And you'll be miles away, Bob. I remember.
And then they'll catch you up with you. Or when you take the box.
Thank you very much for answering that.
Any other question from anybody?
I think we'll call it a day. If you have any questions, Mr. Steve, thank you so much for your time. We really do appreciate me, and that's my boss over there behind the camera, Mr. Hakeem.
You're just getting that door out right?
So I'm going to hand over back to Mr. Steve.
Okay,
so we have this to give out.
No, everything, just the bag, just the 2 people.
Oh, just to go. Okay.
Just one second before we close. I'm going to ask Sasha, our program supervisor, to come and give a few remarks and to.
Okay, Sasha. Let's go, Sasha.
You got to blend in.
Just like to say a huge thank you for coming today and celebrating Black History Month with us. No, I'm not great as good. We've got a little. No, a huge thank you for coming and celebrating Black History Month with us and all that you do and all your programming that you do. It really helps spread awareness. Thank you. And we've got a gift for every one of you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. And we also have 2 goodie bags. Okay, never mind. She's already given it out. Okay. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I hope you have a fantastic day and have a good weekend. Keep on, guys. Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your artwork.
And we have hot cocoa. It's free, okay? You have some.